Hello everyone! Following on from Sunday's art journal video that I did for Nina Ribena's art journal prompts and more, quite a few of you commented on this little practice piece and said that you just really liked the way that looked, and I said that I'd be back later on in the week because this had inspired something else. So let me just bring back some other bits and pieces I've been doing. I've been doing doodle pages. I just absolutely love these. I just think they're so much fun. So there's that one there. This one here, difference between these is that this one is just the wavy lines with the alcohol markers. This one here has been splattered in the background. This one has had a little bit of gold attached to it. The big circles in the middle were done with alcohol inks as opposed to Sharpie and alcohol markers because the ink stays wet for longer and pulls around the outside, and so I used some of the gold gilding flakes. It hasn't stuck wildly because you need a really wet page for gold to stick, but you know, still pretty. There's another one here with a tiny bit of gold as well. So I'm just going to show you how to do these pages because they're really quick and easy and fun. So I've got a couple here. Which one shall we do? We'll do this one here. So I've got a background, and I've done this in exactly the same way as I did for Sunday's art journal page. I have used, let me have a think, these colours here I think, and I've just drawn wavy lines in all the different colours, repeating the pattern, and I'm just going to use a few basic tools just to do some doodle marks. So you know, this is not a planet style page, galaxy style page. This is just, you know, an abstract doodle, just a bit of fun. And I've been using crochet hooks. These are the flat bottomed crochet hooks that I use for my dot painting. So I've got 3 of those. I've also got my fine paintbrush and then just a couple of dressmaker's pins. I'm only using the 2 today. I've got the flat head one and the small pearl round, and again I've got alcohol ink in 2 different containers. This is just the lid from the isopropyl alcohol, and this is just a ramekin dish with some in the bottom. Now, just a word on this. If you live in the UK, isopropyl alcohol is really difficult to get hold of. You can't buy it over the counter, and you'll have to buy it from Amazon or an online shop. I paid £7.99 for my litre size bottle, which has lasted me absolutely ages. You can still see that I've got probably a third of my bottle left, and I've been using this for 2.5, 3 years. It's £7.99 for a litre bottle, but surgical spirit, which you can buy from Boots and most major pharmacies, will do exactly the same job. So you know, you can, if you're in a desperate hurry to do it quickly, rush down to Boots or your local chemist. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with my largest style crochet hook, and in fact what I'll probably do is put this on to fast forward, but I'm just dipping various sizes of tools into the alcohol and making marks on my page. I've even got the bottle lid that I was using before, so you know, let's have another play with that, and it, you know, it is just doodling. this is how my page looks at the moment, and I just want to add some colour back in. So I'm going to use various colours of markers, and I'm just going to colour in some of these circles. And then again, we're just going to add in and take away until we end up with a pattern that we're really happy with. So I'm just going to do this randomly. Now, I'm still in the process of doodling, but I don't know whether you can see that some of this still looks quite wet and sticky around the outside of the circles. So I'm going to see if I can attach some of this foil. Now, this may or may not work, I don't know. So I'm just going to put it over the top, and I'm going to grab a credit card and I'm just going to press it down and see. In fact, I am getting an outline, so I'm hoping that some of this foil will stick to my page. Now this, let me just show you what it is. It's the Letraset hot foil impressions, and I picked this up for, I think it was 50p or 75p, something like that, from the scrap store. I'm just having a look to see if I can find the price on it, but I'm sure it was either 50 or 75p, and I've not used it yet. I've got it in a few colours. I've had it for a while, and for that price I thought, you know, I'm bound to find a use for it. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's see if any of this has stuck. And it has actually. Look, you can see where it's actually come off the page. Oh my goodness me, that is absolutely gorgeous. I just absolutely love that. Can you see it? I don't know whether you can pick this up. It's very, very subtle. All I want to do now is I've got some of the Decofull transfer gel that I bought to use with those foils, and again, I've not used this before, but I'm dabbing some onto a makeup sponge, and I just want to apply a little bit around the edge. And I think the idea is that you dab this on and then leave it to dry. It would help if I've read the instructions first. To leave it to dry for an hour. So I'm tapping this on around the edge, and then I'm just going to leave it for an hour, and then I'm going to press my foil onto the edge, and hopefully I'll have a nice green border to match the outside of my circles. I'm just placing my foil back over and just rubbing along the edge with this store card. This is just a Boots store card, and transferring that green foil. So here's my finished page. I am really happy with this, and let me just hold it up so that you can see, hopefully, the green around the edges, the green border. I just absolutely love that, and I just kept adding a bit more glue and then a bit more foil around the edges until I built up the layer. It's just so pretty. So that's what it looks like. And of course, because alcohol inks are reactive, I have sealed this with some of the Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear, and I've used the clear matte finish. So I've given it 2 coats of that. Make sure if you use that, you do it in a very well ventilated area. The stuff is potent. And what I'm going to do now is attach it to another one of these journals like this. This is the same one that I used to put my first journal page into. Hang on, let me just, where is it? Of course, I skipped the first page, didn't I? There we go. That was the one I did on Sunday. So side by side, you can see how different they are. This one's just, I don't know, more doodly. So I've made another journal, and this is what I'm going to add to the cover. Now, I've covered the back in some of the red score tape. This is really sticky stuff, and I find with some double-sided tape that after a period of time, usually not very long, it all starts to peel off. This stuff stays put. It's just absolutely fantastic, and I never use anything else. So I'm just going to attach this to the front of my page. The best way to do it, let me just make sure that I'm in camera shot here, is to position it, make sure that you've got it symmetrically all the way around, then hold firmly so that it doesn't shift, and then just peel one of the pieces of tape up Here we go, we'll go for this one here, and stick it down on one side. There we go. And then you can just go ahead and peel all the other edges off. I'm sure some of you are probably wondering why I've decided to create another new journal when, of course, I started my alcohol ink journal on Sunday. That's because I've decided that I'm going to give this one away for this month's giveaway prize. So you'll get the book. It's A5 in size, which is half of a letter size paper, and it's just got this lovely white paper inside it. There's 20 pages in all, or 40 double sides. I only ever use the one side, and I prefer to work loose leaf and glue my pages in afterwards, just because I'm a neat freak. I don't like, you know, things being all messy. And then I'm including some of my Kirkland brand photo paper for you to have a play with as well. There's 20 sheets of this, so enough to completely fill this book if you wanted to. Of course, it's your journal. You can use it however you like, but there is enough to fill it with alcohol ink pages if that's what you want to do. And as you know, I use the reverse side of photo paper, which is very similar to Yupo paper. So there's 20 sheets of that. And then I'm including some of the foil that I used as well. I'm including one of each of the colours. So I've got it in green, this gorgeous blue, purple and pink. So there's 4 sheets of the foil for you to have a play with as well. So I'll package that up all nicely and send it to the lucky winner. I've just gone off to count how many videos I've made between the last giveaway video, and I've uploaded 5 altogether. So I put 5 into random.org, and funnily enough, it's picked video number 5, which was Sunday's Nina Ribena's art journal prompts video. So it was the alcohol ink. It was this one here. 96 people commented on that video. So I put 96 into random.org, and the winner is commenter number 21, who is Edna Morgan. So congratulations, Edna. If you can send me a private message, preferably via Facebook, with your address details, then I shall get this prize off to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed this video, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. I hope you've enjoyed the alcohol ink doodling. And, you know, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, then, you know, I'd really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button and clicking on the bell so that you get notifications of my future videos. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.